Hello, this is the trade site Forex market preview and international economic data roadmap for the week beginning Sunday, May 19th, ending Friday, May 24th. Let's talk about the week ahead. So it's a full week, but it does end on a Friday that leads into Memorial Day. So the following Monday is the U.S. bank holiday. So Friday, I'll probably be a little light. See what that means. There's no options expiration or any of that stuff. Here's a look at the dollar index daily chart. It did rise this week, so the dollar's been up. Let's go through the daily charts of the major pairs. Then we'll look at the intra-week action, and then we'll go from here. Here's the euro dollar. So basically the inverse of the dollar index, as it always is. Here's the pound. This one slipped quite a bit this week, breaking the static trend line that it had been above. Aussie dollar also breaking the new lows, not including the spike day on the first of the year. Euro yen, not much there. Pretty narrow week there. Pound dipping lower. Pound Swiss also coming back now. It's hit the static trend line. New Zealand dollar pair, not much there. All right, if we look at the intra-week action, here's 30-minute candles on the euro dollar. High to low for the week on the euro dollar is you're talking about 110 pips at most. That's the whole week. That's usually one day on the euro, so it's pretty boring and not much to look at there. The pound high to low for the week, on the other hand, was 350 pips. So that was much better, and it is what it is. Let's look at the economic data that's coming out for the week ahead so we can kind of game prep for what might happen. Sunday, right move HPI out of UK, preliminary GDP out of Japan. Monday, revised industrial production out of Japan, German PPI, current account out of Europe. Bank holiday in Canada, so Canada's closed. CB leading index out of the UK. We got a Fed Chair Powell speaking Monday night. So at that point, we don't have any U.S. data at that point. Monetary policy meeting minutes out of Australia, New Zealand, credit card spending, UK inflation report hearings, CB industrial order expectations out of the UK. We're already into Tuesday. Consumer confidence out of Europe and existing home sales here in the U.S. at 10 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. CB leading index out of Australia, GDT price index out of New Zealand, retail sales out of New Zealand, along with trade balance out of Japan, and core machinery orders at 7:50 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. MI leading index out of Australia, construction work done out of Australia. Going into Wednesday, we've got the FOMC member speaking. We got the UK's CPI, PPI, RPI, HPI at 4:30 a.m. Eastern time, all of their inflationary numbers. German 10-year bond auction, retail sales out of Canada at 8:30 in the morning Eastern time. Crude oil inventories at 10:30 here in the U.S. The minutes from the last Fed meeting come out at 2 p.m. Flash manufacturing PMI and services PMI out of Australia at 7. Same out of Japan at 8:30. We're already into Thursday. German final GDP, French, German, and European flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers. Wholesale sales out of Canada, unemployment rate claims. That's the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims numbers at 8:30 a.m. on Eastern time on Thursday. CB leading index out of China. Flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers are at 9:45 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday. New home sales at 10. Natty gas at 10:30. Trade balance out of New Zealand that night. National core CPI out of Japan. Retail sales out of the UK. Corporate profits out of Canada. Friday morning durable goods here in the U.S. and the Treasury currency report. Not a very eventful week. We'll see what we get in terms of data. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you have not yet taken the trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trade.